Hiya there again, it's me, Mr. Midshipman. I wanted to show you this bag of goodies I got from Harbor Freight. This multi-functional air tool I got. But you probably have the electric one, but you can see that here's the bag right here, see? And right there, it says $18.99 for that. So there's some other stuff you could read. Respirator. Make sure it's an N95 respirator, like this one. And I got this one, it says 3M. It doesn't matter, but I got the breather for hot weather, because when you exhale into them, it's just not gonna. It's gonna get really hot on you. So here's the multifunctional air tool. 19 bucks, number 67538 at Harbor Freight. If you want to read the reviews, seems like it's a no-brainer. It's better than the electric ones. They burn out. What they do is they get dust in them, in the brushes here, obviously, right? Sanding dust, right? You are sanding, you know. And it looks like it has like a wrinkle coat on there. Okay. So the first thing I always do is, remember, put 3 drops a day in, and I don't like this little thing right here, see? You could just take that off, but you really just push forward like that, and it stops it from going off like a safety on a trigger on a gun, you know? But yeah. So, the first thing I always like to do, like I was saying, is take this cap off the back here and put 3 drops of oil in it daily, like this. 1, 2, 3. But today, because it's brand new, put a couple in there, probably 10 drops. Then you get this package with it. See? Lay it on the box there. And in there you get 2 discs. Looks like a P120 grit. And you also get the P80 grit. You get 2 sanding discs. See? So, and then you also get the coupler, steel coupler. Then you get this thing with these holes all in it. So have you seen this before? Yeah, you don't need to watch that. Go fast forward it. So then the next thing is you need to take this off with this Allen key wrench they give you. Take that off. Put a drop of oil on that too, on the threads there, and set that there, because it's not plated like this, so you know it's gonna rust in the humidity, which we have a lot of. Then you set this right on here like this. Okay, now you can put this screw back in. And also, after you put the screw in, you can position it to any position you want. Just have to line them 2 pins up, see, it'll set down. Probably you can hear it, listen. Here it's locked. And then you just tighten this up like this, choke it, and then come down here and put the short end in, snug it up. Don't break it though. You don't have to be so strong. Oh, now this, right? This, what we're doing is, this is my ballast right here, which I was working on inside there. So we didn't ballast through the shelf in there for your satchel, boat satchel, see, that you get at Harbor Freight with all your tools that you want to collect along the way. One of those tools is this white Teflon tape. So you want to wrap it around there 3 times. in the satchel, and then get this wrench out of the satchel here. An adjustable. Now here's where I bought a good one. It's a channel lock made in Spain. Okay? Because, you know, channel lock seems to be better than those Harbor Freight adjustables. But I did get this at Harbor Freight too. And then you just tighten that up. Just look, one finger tight. And don't tighten it too tight, just snap it off. Yep. Now, because you got all that oil in there, you want to take, we run airline right directly to your boat if you're going to be working on one of these old boats. So, see, that's why when you push this in, you're holding down on it, and they don't want you doing that, you know, like that. That's why. So there it is. It's first operating duty. Boy, that thing's nice. And it's air, so it won't burn out. Remember, that's the second time I told you that. Now, let's put one of these pads on here, right on the Velcro. There we go, that's the 80 grit. And let's see if I can show you what we're doing. Yeah, right here is a spot. This here is that milled fiber. I don't know if you know what milled fiber is, but you can look and find out. There, the milled fiber. Which it's not really done. I need to put some more in there, but let's see if it works here. This actually, he had this on here to hold his beer bottle. That's what it was, some rusty old steel thing. So let's give it a try. So you can see it makes a short time of that. Yeah, it's not the best tool for that kind of work, but it sure took that milled fiber off. And that milled fiber, you know, people lie so much you wouldn't believe me if I told you it's 10 times harder than Bondo. And it's getting warm up here in the gearbox, but back here where the air fires it up, it's a little warm. Yep. It's not, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's not really hot. It's item 67538, and yep, it says must read instruction, eye protection and heavy duty work gloves. Do not remove this sticker, and you can run 90 pounds of air pressure. So yeah, I like it. So let's put the hatch back on. Well, you know what, while we're at it, I got something else I can dig out of there and show you. If you're working on these old boats, that's about all I'm doing anymore till winter comes. I got something else that you want to get. When you strip this boat, you want to completely strip it. I ripped this Genoa track right off it, and it had the old rubber gasket from 1982. You know they don't use that. They use that 3M 4200 caulk now. See this little item right here? Yeah. See this? It's like 10 bucks for this thing at Harbor Freight, and all I use it for is to collect the parts that I right there. This piece here is for the trailer only. If you see someone docked on this, it's not. This is to pull the boat on the trailer only. There's another eye bolt for mooring the boat up there. But here's a special support on the back. for the back pulpit, made out of brass, which you can see they had to freaking drill the holes way off center. And here's some of these things, see, for the dividers, which I'm going to show you. These come out. See, it has this safety catch so that they don't fall out. And then you can put all your screws right in there like that. So that was a nice little item from Harbor Freight. Keeps everything organized when you put the boat back together. So, and then this satchel here from Harbor Freight for $10 too. So here I got these 2 dust masks because I like the breathers in them for exhaling. And you'll see it says right there N95. See. But you probably can't see that on your phone. That's the good thing about a cell phone. You can't really see nothing, can you? Then I got this right here. This here was on sale. That's the only reason I bought it. Because this piece right here is on sale for $5. These are all $5. These are a rigid scraper, flexible scraper, and this would cut like the fiberglass out on the, you know, places you can't really reach with a saw. And there's the price on that is $8.99. It's normally $14.99 for this set. Okay. Then I got these scissors right here. They're 99 cents. But you notice the blade is serrated and they're stainless steel, so they're perfect boat stuff. They cut that fiberglass pretty good because they got that. That's why I said the serrated. It's easy for cutting the. See the serrated edge? Makes it easy to cut the fiberglass, and because they're so cheap. See, I already got a set for cutting like the wet fiberglass cloth. When you stick it in, you go, oh shit, I got to cut that again, and you just cut it, and you don't have to worry. See another set. So this is one of those ones that once it's open, you can't close it. So what you do is you cut right around the corner like this. See, this is really the only safest way to do it with scissors. See what I'm doing there? I'm cutting right around it, just like at an angle like this. See, with my 99-cent scissors. Yep, they're always 99 cents. They cost more. Just wait a while and just cut that off at that angle, and then you can get right into your. See, it comes right apart there. Look, there's another piece of plastic there. There you go, the saw blade. And this is the same saw blade number. Right there you can see 68904. It's the best one they got. You'll see there's different sizes, but that's the most universal. And this here is 68915, and this is 689. Yep. So you got them, and you're all set. See how nice and tight that is? Another thing they don't like, this is a Harbor Freight coupler, which I had, you can see, for quite a long time. And it doesn't leak, unless it's an automatic oiler, which doesn't really work. It's best just to take your 3 drops of oil every day. 1, 2, 3. See? Because it's new, I can do that. And that's why they burn out when they're new. The guys don't oil them. Hear that? How fast that thing's going? If that don't have oil in there, don't you think it'll burn out if it's all dry? So what else did we get? We got these too. And again, I'll use this old pair I got right here. They're all full of fiberglass. Don't really work anymore. That's why I'd buy another set. And you can see they still work. Just not so good on the fiberglass if you get them too fiberglassed up. Cut those right out like that. I wouldn't use some kind of knife. You're going to hurt yourself. Slip or something. Be careful with them scissors. You can cut yourself with them too. And eat stitches if you don't watch yourself. So when they tell you all that stuff about me, you know they're lying, don't you? And I just go along with it because it's your kids, it's their own kids they're hurting. Wow, look at that. That's nice. These are nicer than my real expensive pair. They are. They go from 10 gauge to 20 gauge. And they have like a little pliers on the end. So we'll be throwing them in our, right here, our Harbor Freight satchel too. Yep, along with our Harbor Freight vice grips. And see this right here? You definitely want to get one of these Chicago Electric item number 68850 18 volt drill drivers. They got some power. I must have drilled 40 holes in that pop top with this thing. See, now I could have cut myself real good. I got my finger on the trigger and all. Same like a gun. Could need stitches. See? But that's why they tell you that stuff about me, because they want you, your children, to get hurt. Nope, I'm explaining to them now. It's dangerous, and that's why I subscribe to Nothing Fancy. That's the first thing he told me when I subscribed. Everything's dangerous. Not just guns, and that's why he's pissed off and I'm pissed off. This gun bullshit's bullshit. These people are mentally ill, and they're trying to make normal people like me and you look like we're the crazy ones. And do you know, right down the road from me, they had an Al-Qaeda training camp? These are the people that are doing it. Who do you think it is? They're living right in our country, stupid. Don't be so ignorant. Yeah, and anyway, in this ballast, there's a shelf in there for this satchel to sit on. In fact, there's a room for 3 satchels. A part satchel, they'll fit on them this way, see? There's room in there for me to sit down there yet, and the room for the satchels on this shelf. Watch. I don't know if we have time. Yeah, there's a hinge right here, see, that I took off. Because I'm working on it. Because someone obviously lost the lock and tore it off. You know they do that. Oh, not here. Nobody do that here. See, watch. See, it's sitting on the shelf right there, and it won't fall out even at, what is that, 80 degrees or something? Yep. And this thing even fits in there. Now this time I'm going to sit it on the floor. Oh, there's enough room down there for me alone, probably 3 months' food too. Yep. And see, it's supposed to just lift up like this. But see, they tore the thing right off there, and then they tried putting it back on. So I'm molding it back up with that milled fiber, which I should be doing today. But instead, we done some other stuff today. Yep, I wanted to show you something else. Right beside the door here. See this? These are only 14 bucks too, and this is what I mean by a whipcord. See that? See how nice that is? Look. And then see how not so nice this is? Look. See? See the difference there? Mm-hmm. And then you plug this in to this here, like this. I told you I'm not related to those people. I don't know why you keep doing that. If these neighbors are telling you something, it's all a lie. I'm not related to those people. I don't know who the hell they were. But yeah, they should have went to jail for that. It's too late to put them in jail now, isn't it? See how I painted that green? Even though you could scratch that off, you're going to really do a lot of scratching before the cops catch you with my $14.99 right angle. So here's another test to do. I want you to do this with your electric switch. Yep, you can't do that either, can you? You look at my hair, watch. Air power, it's the way to go, man. $14.99, and that's a 3-inch. See, it's like this. These are $1 a piece, but they really did some freaking grinding on this fiberglass. So you just screw them right off and on. What happens is you catch them on something like this, and that's the end of it. Because you're always trying, and has like a little bit that hangs over the edge of this rubber pad, and you're always trying to get into the corners with it. So that's what happens. So you want one of these too. So how far are we up to now in tools? Well, I believe this was 15. Let's round them off. This was 19, right? So that's what, 34? And let's make this nice. I got this with a coupon for, believe it or not, less than 30 bucks. So we'll round it off. We got about $65 altogether, give or take a few bucks with taxes. Yep. So there you go. And this got an LED light on it. What is really nice about this drill driver, it's way better than any of the other ones I ever had. Because I used to hate these things. Look, they go, oh, it has a lock on there. And you think this is what they mean. Watch. They mean the brake. See? You go, oh, that's some kind of safety brake. Nope, it's not a safety brake. It's really for this. One-handed. You used to have to get your hands in here while the other one was slipping with it, you know? Not anymore. You just, it's locked. You can hold it down here where you get some leverage and really tighten that sucker up. Probably tighter than you could with the key. Yep, see? That is what I call a chuck. I love this tool. And I also got the impact wrench, and you can get one of them sawzalls for 29 bucks, and you can also get a little circular saw, I think a 5-inch circular saw for $29 too, but they don't come with this $14 battery. $14.99 or 15 bucks. So, yep. So why can't I just take it off this and put that on the sawzall? I don't really think I'm going to be using the sawzall that much that I need to go out and buy another battery when I have this. This is what I use a lot of. Mostly what I use is that impact wrench that I got. For taking all that hardware off I showed you. Make short order out of that. So as I've been working on this boat, I've been buying these tools now that you use to party with. Where'd you get with your partying anyway? You know, it's like that, what was that, Chicken Little or something? Baking the bread. When I'm done baking my bread, we'll see who parties. So, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, I also got these sanding belts to sand those stringers down so they're nice and tight and polished, like on the edges, you know, like the butt edge. And it's 36 grit. See, not that I want them perfect or nothing, but it's much easier than trying that. You try to sand the butt edge or something, is something that's not easy to do. So that's about it.